Hello students and welcome back to BankExamsToday.com. My name is Ramandeep Singh and today I'm going to provide important questions from the SARFAESI Act. This particular lecture is very important for the PNB SO credit and then Bank of India SO credit and all other credit officer level exams. This lecture is very important. So watch this video, this live stream until the end of the video and ask your doubt on the live stream. That is the reason why I'm doing a live stream. Okay? So this is a live stream and I request all of you to always ask your questions. So let's start the session. So bank exams today. So let's start. If there is any doubt, always ask your doubt, students. Okay? So let's move forward with the question number 1. Okay, so here we are. So let's start, students. Question number 1, very important. And yes, students, I have a separate Telegram channel for the credit officer level exams. The link to that Telegram channel is available in the description. So the jurisdiction of DRT. What is the first of all? Let me just come here. The Debt Recovery Tribunal. The Debt Recovery Tribunal. See, students, the banks send a notification. Banks send a notice, demand notice to a borrower. Basically, सबसे पहले SARFAESI Act का purpose समझ लीजिए. What is the purpose of SARFAESI Act? A borrower took a secured loan. A borrower took a secured loans from the bank. In case of a default, the bank can sell off his properties, right? To take back the principal and the interest amount, right? They can sell off the properties. There are certain conditions. If the value of property is less than 1 lakh, if the value of the loan is less than 1 lakh, then this is not applicable. In case of agriculture land, it is not applicable. That's what we are going to discuss in the next slides, right? So if 80% of that, interest and the payment principal and interest amount has already been paid, 80% de diya, even then the SARFAESI Act is not applicable. So in case the bank sent notice, so where does the borrower where does he can apply? Where does he can go? Instead of a civil court. So if it is 20 lakhs, पहले 10 lakh limit होता था, now it is 20 lakhs. So up to 20 lakhs, he needs to go to DRT. Beyond that, he needs to go to DRAT. So Debt Recovery Tribunal. Beyond that, he needs to go to Debt Recovery Appellant Tribunal, right? So the jurisdiction of DRT, it has been changed to 20 lakhs. It is very important for your exam. बहुत important आपके exam के लिए. DRT की जो limits है, please remember that. So a bank issue a demand notice. A bank issued demand notice of how many days to the owner of properties and borrowers and guarantee, recalling the full debt as on the date of notice. So कितने दिन का demand notice भेजा जाता है? How many days of demand notice is sent? Akansha, Priyanka, Vikas, Ranade, please give me your answer. How many days of demand notice is sent? जो notice दिया जाता है, how many days of notice is given to the owner of properties, to the borrowers, right? Borrowers or guarantors. Okay, it is 60 days. 60 days का जो है notice भेजा जाता है, right? In case of 60 days का notice भेजा जाता है, right? In case the money is not paid within principal amount and interest is not paid within 60 days, then the bank takes further actions, right? 60 days is the correct answer. While issuing demand notice, when the bank or the financial institution they issue a demand notice from the borrower, they should make ensure that the account is already that the account is already NPA. Account is already NPA. Outstanding of the principal and interest is 20. See, I already told you that agar 80%, if 80% is already paid, then SARFAESI won't be applicable. So the bank or the financial institution, they need to make sure that the outstanding amount is at least 20%. The outstanding principal and interest value is more than 20% of the loan value, right? And yes, it should be more than 1 lakh rupees. So these are all correct. It is NPA. The bank should ensure that the charged property is not an agriculture land or secured interest in an aircraft or vessel. So all of them are correct. So D is the correct answer. So very easy and very important, right? So 60 days notice should be there, and agriculture property. But in case the agriculture property has been made to a commercial activities are done on the agricultural land, right? Then the bank can take over that particular property. So the bank, they need to make sure that it is not agriculture land and the loan value exceed 1 lakh rupee, and at least 20%, more than 20% of the loan value is still outstanding, and the account has been declared NPA as per the norms laid down by the RBI. RBI ने जो norms laid down किए हैं उसके according the account is NPA. Then the bank can take further actions. ठीक है? Let's move forward to the question number 4. In case of consortium advances. See, in case of big loans, let's say Reliance, Anil Dhirubhai Ambani Group, Reliance, Anil Dhirubhai Ambani Group, in big advances, big loans, what happen? There are group of banks or financial institutions, 4 bank, 10 bank ने loan दिया होता है, right? What happens in that case? So in case 75% of the lenders, 75% in terms of value, 75% in terms of value, if they decide that yes, we need to issue the demand notice, we need to do the proceedings of SARFAESI Act, then the rest of 25% of the lenders, they need to obey them, right? If the 75% of the borrowers, if the 75% of the lenders in the in the terms of value, if they say that yes, we need to take the action, then there is no other option for rest of the lenders, right? And SARFAESI Act is applicable on land, and it is also applicable on agricultural land if it is used for other purposes than agriculture land, as upheld by Supreme Court in ITC Limited versus Blue Coast Hotels Limited ORS. Okay. So in case agriculture land has been used for the other purposes, then SARFAESI Act is applicable. ये बहुत important है. Please remember this point. Loans where contractual dues are below 1 lakh, agriculture land charged against the agriculture loans cannot be sold. Amount due is less than 20%. ये बता चुका हूँ. So bank shall not invoke the provision of SARFAESI Act unless the charge, whatever the property charged, is registered with the Central Registry of Securitization Asset Reconstruction Security Interest. Security, the charge should be registered. The loan secured by pledge and lien and by security of bank deposits limitation has expired under Limitation Act, where security is not charged by bank. In such situations, SARFAESI Act is not applicable. So let's move forward. The aggrieved party under the SARFAESI Act, they can make an appeal to whom? High Court, Supreme Court, DRT, DRAT, any of the above. Give me the correct answer. Very, very important question, students. Very important question. It is DRT and DRAT. Okay? So DRT and DRAT, Debt Recovery Tribunal, Debt Recovery Appellant Tribunal. The borrower can, at any time before the sale is concluded, they can remit the rights of borrower. They can remit whatever the dues are, and and he'll avoid losing the security. In case of any unhealthy act by the authorized officer, he has a right to get the compensation, although the authorized officer has the immunity against any court cases, right? In case the borrowers, they file court cases against authorized officer, he has the immunity, right? The bank will fight for him. So he can go to DRT and then he can go to DRAT. So for DRT, it is within the limitation period is 45 days, and within 45 days of getting the notice, he needs to go to DRT, and within 30 days, he needs to go to DRAT, Debt Recovery Appellate Tribunal. Yes, very easy question. So in case of issuing demand notice, the borrower can send a representation to bank. The bank should respond. Now, if the borrower send a representation to the bank, they need to reply within 15 days. The bank, they need to reply within 15 days of getting the representation. So student, this particular lecture, this live session is part of our PNB SO credit officer and risk manager demo courses, right? This is a demo video. We have separate courses for credit manager and risk managers, where we are providing video classes specially designed for PNB SO credit. Daily classes are there, recorded session, you can watch them anytime. Similarly, you can watch this live session anytime. Chapter wise quizzes are there. We are going to help you in interview preparation. So full length mock test series is also there. Mock tests are also there, and we have already started a mock test. Link to join the course is available in the description. Directly go to the links. We are just charging 3,999 for the entire course. All the subjects included, all mock test series is also included, the quizzes, recorded sessions, everything is included. The link is available in the description. My WhatsApp number is also there, 9067201000. Still, if there is any doubt in your mind, the list of students who cracked the RRB Scale 2, Scale 3 exam, Bank of Maharashtra Journalist Officer exam, Bank of Baroda Wealth Management exam, Vijaya Bank Credit Officer exam, Bank of India Credit Officer exam. So all these students who took my coaching in previous 2 years actually, and they cracked their respective exams, they got their dream jobs, and I'm really happy for them. So that's what I'm offering today, the PNB SO Credit Manager course. That's what I'm doing as of the moment. Very important video. Thank you, Priyanka. You can join my full course. I have done a proper in-depth conceptual video for this particular topic, the SARFAESI Act, and it is available in my course. So you can get it. Subscribe to the channel and subscribe to my course. Like this video, share this video with your friends. Follow me on Telegram as well. So that's all for today, students. Have a nice day. Thank you. It is available in my course. You can get